Welcome to the You Name It Comedy Cavalcade podcast show. Oh, the Jetsons are here today. Or Davin punched a hole in your neck. Is that what happened?
Meet Davin Christensen. His son Kendall.
I'm sorry about this opening, ladies and gentlemen, but we like to try and mix it up just a little bit so you don't hear the same thing. But if you want to, we can just do it the same old regular way. Welcome to the You Name It show. Sorry, Davin. Go ahead and say hola to me.
Hola, Jerry.
Yes, we are on the ball today. I wonder where they got that from. What's on the ball mean? What do you think?
I don't know, but I'm sure there's a millennial that has an issue with it.
Oh, we're still on that.
It's offensive to somebody, Jerry. You know it is.
You're going through the whole from last. You're just carrying it right over from last week.
Yeah, why not? It's every week there's something.
Let's see. Why do we say on the ball?
On the ball.
You think the Google God has an answer?
Possibly.
We can look at the phrase finder, and it says some authorities have suggested that on the ball originated in the sporting arena and alludes to runners being on the balls of their feet, eagerly ready to run a race.
No, that can't be it.
Oh, I like how it does this whole thing, and then in the middle it says, "Need I go on?" It isn't true. Stupid.
So does it say
keep your eyes on the ball? I think it's saying that it means that you keep your eye, like in baseball, you keep your eye on the ball. So you're on the ball. I don't know. It seems pretty dumb to me.
Yep.
Let's see. What do we want to start with? Let's start with a heart update.
Okay.
It's funking around in my chest right now. Update right now.
That's your
so
heart.
if the line goes dead, then you'll know that I did too.
Okay. Lovely.
But I did forget to tell you something.
Okay.
The first emergency room visit that I went to, don't worry, people, this gets funny. I remember that I was laying down in the bed all wired up, and Lisa was texting with the girls. I have the two daughters.
Yes.
And Mallory, the one who says, "I'm Keira Knightley." Oh, I'm Keira Knightley. You know that one?
Uh-huh.
She texts to Lisa, "Tell old Fat Heart I love him." Davin, I'm in the hospital, and she called me old Fat Heart. I think it's hilarious. How come you don't think that's funny?
Because I just don't, Jerry.
It's old Fat. That actually came, we have to credit, it came from
Fat Heart.
EJ. And it was about their friend John. They had a friend pass away, and he's calling him old Fat Heart for some reason.
Well, it's hard.
But let's all have a toast to remember John, too. I like that guy. He's a nice feller.
Well, it's hard to tease somebody when they might actually die. That's a little rough.
Nah, it isn't. Hey, I'm drinking a Coca-Cola, and on it says, "To my bestie." So, Davin, today you can be my bestie while I drink that.
Aww.
Your best friend's going to die, Davin.
That's true. I'll toast to you with my iced tea.
Shout out to Matchsticks. That's that's Mal's boyfriend.
Okay, what's he up
to? His name's Mike Marker. They all call him Marker, and I thought that was a nickname. Like they just called, like it was a whatever from high school. Hey, Marker. So I decided that we were going to make up nicknames for him every time that we saw him. We're going to change them. Mm-hmm. So the first one was Matchsticks. Just for no reason, I thought it sounded like a gangster nickname.
It does.
Hey, look, there's Johnny No Neck. Why don't you tell him to talk to Matchsticks about that?
Bobby No Nose.
Yeah, Bobby No Nose. So we told him, we called him Matchsticks that whole night. The next time he was over, Lisa started calling him Lollipop. And I said, we can't have Lollipop.
No.
I don't know if she understands the way this game works, really, because it's not about emasculating someone. It's just about making up fun nicknames.
Well, that's what makes it difficult for Lisa, because she has to stand on her throne as she throws darts down at the peasants.
I don't know if it's that's it. I think she just enjoys people squirming. Lollipop. I put a stop to that and continued with matchsticks. We don't have a new one yet since then.
You'll come up with something.
But you know what he does now? He wanted a shout out, and he's going to get way more than he thought he was going to get with this. He likes vinyl now. What do you think about that?
Liking vinyl?
Yeah.
My son has a record player now too. Vinyl's cool.
The way you said it, a record player.
A record player, a turntable. It's cool for the new kids growing up because they didn't realize how shitty it really was. You know, when you break a needle and it's scratchy and you scratch an album and shit. But whatever. At least
get a scratch on it, or you find out how shitty it is just by putting the needle on the vinyl and playing it, because it's not like it sounds better.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a warm sort of analog sound to my vinyl, everyone. It's so much better. No, it's not. Davin, I'm going to give you an equation. You ready?
Okay.
Here's the equation. So Matchsticks buying vinyl because he thinks it's cool and it's nostalgic is the same thing as me buying a wax cylinder with Edison on it talking about Mary Had a Little Lamb.
That's true.
It's not like it's great.
Has changed. Grow with the times, right?
Right. You know what? I wish I could do the dumb voice. You know what? I can't even do the joke, Davin.
We were supposed to do a bunch of cartoon voices.
But I know, I'm going to try something. You know, Davin, I went ahead and bought myself some wax cylinders because they sound way better than vinyl. Because, here, listen. Mary has a little lamb. How do you like that fidelity?
Oh, that's awesome.
That's so stupid. If I could just fix the soundboard, I could have just put static in there.
Well, it took you 20 minutes to boot up your computer. Jesus.
I know. I'm a professional audio-visual guy. I work with this stuff all the time, but none of it works with me.
So, for our listeners, Jerry texted me, he's home, he's ready to go, pretty much. And then the next text was, the computer's not starting.
Yeah, 20 minutes to get the stupid record computer started.
It's okay. It gave me time to go take a poop.
A poop?
A poop.
Did it smell good, Davin?
No, but it was one of those where you think it's bigger than it is.
Oh, a phantom.
Yeah, it feels bigger. And then you look and you're like, that wasn't that big. It just hurt a lot. Like maybe it came out sideways or something.
It felt like a full-on end of August pine cone.
Felt like an oversized softball bat coming out and looked in and...
And I ate candy canes the night before, so it smelled like Christmas.
Oh, I hate when you eat beets and then like you forget that you had beets, and then the next day you feel like, oh, I've got something bleeding internally. Something's going on here.
You're at the emergency room because you think you got...
Because you ate beets and you're pooping red.
I can't remember, doctor. I don't know if I have rectal bleeding or if I ate beets. I have no idea.
It could be a tear in my colon, or I had beets.
I'm sorry. Can I check myself out? This is terrible. I'm sorry to waste your time, doctor.
I'll call you back when I have some cabbage.
I forgot who the other person I was supposed to shout out to. Somebody else who liked one of your jokes.
Oh,
Doug's.
Yeah, what were they saying? It's a PVC. That was
Daddy
the
Doug. Give me some Dougs, Daddy Doug. Something like that.
I don't have anybody to shout out to this week. It's been a weird week.
I screwed up all my show notes because then I'm missing someone and I can't remember who it was.
Well, I am actually done with Christmas, my friend.
Really? You're the first one. You passed the Christmas finish line and now you're done with it?
I'm done. Wrapped. All the gifts were given out. Everything was sent out. Made the big Christmas meal for the family at the house on Saturday because I'm going to be out of town for actual Christmas.
Yeah,
so
for real life
done.
Christmas.
What a great feeling. What happens as soon as you're done with Christmas? The fucking water heater goes out.
Merry Christmas. The water heater goes out. That's so Santa can't bring you one now because you're past your expiration date.
No, it's always when you just spend a lot of money on something and your funds are running low that Murphy comes along and fucks you in the butt. Well,
okay.
Just there's a lot of butt references with me today.
Yes, there is. Maybe I'll just wait for him to be over with.
Okay.
I don't know. And I got to look through my show notes to make sure there's no more in there that'll set you off.
To bring it back up again.
Oh yeah, there was one more in there. Let's just get rid of it. Davin, can you get through prison by having the funniest crime? Meaning that you'll be safe inside maximum security prison because everybody thinks your crime is so funny? You think?
Oh, you got to give me examples there.
The example that I have, hey buddy, what are you in for? Murder. I shit on the judge's desk and he got sick from it and died.
Okay. No, you
what do you mean okay? Everybody would love you if you shit on the judge's desk when he wasn't looking.
Yeah, but you might be loved. Everybody would love you, Jerry.
That's the point. You get through prison that way because you had a funny crime that they all appreciate. It's not just your run-of-the-mill stabbing someone or some shit like that. Now they're like, leave that guy alone. You know what he did? He shit on the judge's desk.
I guess if your crime was like the least possible thing you could do and it made no sense that you're in a prison for it, that might get you by.
Like what?
I don't.
The least possible thing you can do? Well, when I was flying, not in an airplane, mind you, when I was flying like Superman,
yeah,
I accidentally ran into the Statue of Liberty, and now I owe $17 million for repairs, and they're putting me in jail for this because I can fly.
What are you in here for? I got locked in a furniture store and set off the alarm. They thought I was breaking in.
But I actually just fell asleep on one of the beds, and they didn't see me.
Just randomly.
Hey, what are you in for? I made my wife eat boiled custard. I'm letting that one just sit there.
Boiled custard.
Do you even know what it is? Have you ever had boiled custard?
I have no idea what boiled custard is.
It's a holiday treat. It's like eggnog, but it's custard, and it's boiled.
Thicker?
Yeah, and you put rum in it, and it's delicious with rum in it. Just picture, to me, a better tasting eggnog. Kind of cinnamony in a way. There's actual real eggs in it, not like eggnog. I don't think eggnog has any eggs.
Oh, Jerry, you're ruining Christmas for everybody.
Not for everyone, and not for you, because yours is over. You had Christmas at your house, and you cooked for the family.
Yes, I did.
Did we talk about that?
That was my Myra. Myra, the Jewish Christmas lady.
That's right. We were supposed to do Christmas impressions.
Myra, the Christmas Jew.
Look at old George Bailey playing this, made to a bunch of garlic eaters. And you come up with, my Moira, the Christmas Jew.
Oh, take that menorah down. We don't need that in here.
Jesus who? Who?
Hang the tinsel,
Lou.
Lewis.
Oh, Moira, stop it, would you? Stop it. I have everybody knows this on the show because it was actually an image for one of the shows too. I have Larry Fine on the top of as an angel. Larry Fine is from the Three Stooges, if nobody remembers. He's the Larry guy. He's my Christmas angel. He's my Jewish Christmas angel.
And he's on the top of your Christmas tree.
Merry Christmas, Mo.
Aren't you Jewish?
Hey, leave him alone. Shalom. God. Everything's terrible. Here's another one you won't get. Debbie, you know why I like eggs?
Why do you like eggs?
Because they almost taste like chicken. They taste like almost chicken.
Okay.
Exactly. Everybody out in the audience gets that, but you.
No, I get it. I get it. What's always confused me about the way we cook and what we eat is when you take chicken, then you break an egg and put the chicken in the egg and bread it and then fry it.
Yes.
Does that seem a little odd to you?
Well, you can't make chicken without breaking a few eggs.
Yeah, but I'm dipping it in an embryo. Oh!
You're dipping the chicken into its baby.
Yeah.
It's an almost chicken.
We don't really do that with other creatures.
No, you don't. You really don't do that with other creatures, do you?
Nope.
Can you do it with veal? Can you do like...
you do veal, but you're dipping veal. Like, you're not dipping veal in a veal egg.
Wait, what is veal anyway? Isn't that a baby cow? Is it a lamb or is it a cow?
Lambs don't lay eggs, so you can't...
No, really... I was saying, because I think veal is... I don't think it's a lamb. I think veal is a baby cow.
Baby calf. Can you... Well, they don't lay eggs either, but, you do...
No, they don't, but couldn't you get a steak and you could stuff it with veal?
Yeah, you could add some... you add milk to the breading.
There you go. See? You're just eating all kinds of it. Really, if you eat breaded chicken, then what you're telling me is you're just eating the corpse of a pregnant chicken.
Yes.
Who drank some milk.
Oh, it's a weird world we live in, Jerry.
It is, and you're really on the ball today. I can tell.
Know, I'm sorry.
Drifting off all over the place. Did you see the movie Venom?
No, I have not. My son was watching it the other night. I caught a little piece of it. That was it.
I like that guy who plays Venom, Tom Hardy. But I do realize after watching that it wasn't supposed to be all that serious. It was more of a comedy, I think. They were trying to make it kind of half funny. But just like every stupid movie, they have this part where they have these... He gets to be Venom because they were doing some laboratory tests that went wrong. You know, the old story.
Right.
So during the course of these laboratory tests, it's like they have these people who are signing up to be test subjects. You know how people do that. They even do it here at the hospital in Ann Arbor. You can go down and do drug testing and pay you. Yeah, it's the same sort of thing. So you got all these people that they pulled in off the street to be drug test people or whatever it is. And instead of just treating them like humans, they throw them into little cells and lock them in there, torture them. Why can't they have a chair? You know? If they're really just testing their superhero shit on them, why do you got to be mean to them and not give them a bed and a chair and a TV? I think they'd be just as happy, because they were a bunch of street people, too.
Okay.
Like people that you give your bum smokes to.
Are they worried that they're going to commit suicide, or the drugs might affect them that way and they might hurt themselves?
I don't know what the difference would be if they had a lazy boy chair. What are they going to do? Kill themselves with a lazy boy chair?
Yeah,
just give them a TV and a chair.
Shiv.
So a lot of them were just sitting there waiting too in the movie. They'd like walk down the corridor and there's people just sitting on the floor waiting to see what's going to happen. Give them a chair, goddammit. You got to be that evil? You can't give them a chair?
Yeah, maybe they took people that usually use stand-up desks, those douchebags.
Yeah, there's a good thing for you to say. Yeah.
Those things are so stupid.
Because people who, I'm talking about people who are locked into a test situation, who I feel may need a chair or a bed, you think need a standing desk.
Yes, give them a Veridesk.
Because they're working now in there. Moira, give me my standing desk and my Excel spreadsheet.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
Devin, Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Did you hear that Hopcat? Have you ever been to Hopcat?
Is Hopcat a nationwide thing?
I think they have like 13 restaurants around Michigan in Detroit area.
But it's not national or international, because we have international listeners, Devin.
Okay, so anyway, this restaurant is known for its crack fries.
Which I'm assuming are really good tasting fries.
Yes, well, it's based on the cracked pepper or whatever that they fry them in. Anyway, the CEO announced that they are going to change the name to be politically correct because of all of the drug addictions and so they can be more in touch.
Is it politically
with their
correct
customer.
or socially correct?
Yeah.
I don't know why we always say politically correct when it's not. It has nothing to do with politics. It should be socially correct.
Okay.
Well, I happened to have heard an interview when I was sitting in the emergency room about those fries, and they actually were named after the drug crack. It wasn't all above board like you were saying with crack pepper or whatever. The spokesman was saying, we thought it would be funny if we named them crack fries because, crack is really, people like it. But we now realize that we were wrong. And we shouldn't make light of the problems that people have with drugs with our French fries. I can tell you what I think about it. Don't give a shit. I don't care if they call them crack fries, and I don't care if they don't call them crack fries.
You know what? People are still going to call them crack fries.
Yeah, they probably will.
Well, it's just like when they switched Marlboro Lights to the Gold. Marlboro Gold. We're going to take the word lights out. Well, you know what? I still call them Marlboro Lights. Fuck it.
Well, they did another change, too, because they then had Marlboro Special Blend.
Yeah.
And now they've changed that to Special Select.
Oh.
I don't know why they had to change that. What does Select have to do? Special Select.
They selected off the bottom of the ground up turntable or whatever the fuck the cigarettes are rolling down. It's all the shit that falls on the floor.
I don't care what it is if it's cheaper.
That's why it's cheaper.
But what's wrong with Special Blend?
Well, they're not really
why would they have to
blending
change that?
It's like sweeping it off the floor.
Special Select. Select these off the back of the wall. God damn it, it's so stupid. Why do we have to just keep dealing with these changes? Why can't everything stay exactly the same as it is right now?
I know. Oh, well.
In fact, I have no idea why, but I was in the store and I saw a Charlie in the box for some reason and not a Jack in the Box.
Nobody wants to be Charlie in the box.
You did it. Look at you.
You set me up for it. Why not?
Nobody wants a Charlie in the box. Stupid. And then they had that little girl crying. That's my favorite thing for Christmas. The two things I like. I like to watch Rudolph, that one. The Rankin Bass Rudolph that the studios were in Detroit. Remember we talked about that? And It's a Wonderful Life. George Bailey. Brightest one of the bunch, don't you know? I like that guy. I don't think there's a more fun voice to do than that voice for me.
Which other ones do you have?
You're fired! No, I'm just kidding.
Mr. Christensen, you're fired.
Christensen! You go work for Spacely Sprockets. Or Cogswell caught you're fired.
There's only two places to work in Jetsons world, and it's Cogswell Cogs and Spacely Sprockets.
Yes. Do people know about the Jetsons anymore? They had a movie at one point, I think, too.
Yeah, I don't know if people do or not. That's how cars
That's
in
the way
the
a future
sound,
car.
Jerry.
Yeah, you know what's fucked up about that? I swore, hear that?
Yeah.
The cars of the future actually don't sound like anything. We found that out because they're electric and they don't make any sounds. How stupid were those future thinkers?
They don't make a sound.
What is that supposed to even mean? What kind of engine makes that noise?
Well, it must be the sound coming off the flux capacitor.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think I pronounced all that wrong. Royce.
What? Rory?
Rhyme Rory Rorge. So glad that nobody's here to listen to this.
I know.
I would be just in trouble.
Snack.
I can't do it. Got to work up to that one. Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh-Rorge. Do you realize
everything just starts with an R? That's all.
All those cartoons we watched back in the day, all were stereotypical and had issues with what we're dealing with today.
I can't wait to hear this explanation. Please.
Well, like Sesame Street.
Kind of a cartoon? Yeah.
Like, for instance, Cookie Monster. You think he had an eating disorder?
He did. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that might be out there that had issues.
Bert and Ernie were the gays.
The gays. They were the gays, yes. The homosexuals.
They weren't. Come on. Because that would make those two guys in It's a Wonderful Life be gay. Because Bert and Ernie were named after the cop and the cab driver in It's a Wonderful Life.
Why would you know this?
I don't know why I know this, George Bailey.
Miss Piggy would be perfect for the Me Too movement. She's always harassing the frog, Kermit.
Kermit would be the one then. He'd be the Me Too frog.
Yep. Getting
Miss
in trouble.
Piggy was just a sex addict. Stupid chauvinist pig.
Oh, and
doesn't make any sense. I just thought of chauvinist pig.
Huh? The Count had OCD. He always had to count shit.
Yeah, he had to count to 7 before he could open the door or something. I don't have any of that. Do you have any of that? I don't think I have any of those quirks. The OCD shit. I don't have any of those. You have to do, like, you have little things that you have to do before other things happen. Like, before I can turn the lights off, I have to count to 3 or any shit like that. I don't have any of that.
Some stuff bugs me if things aren't lined up right. Like my pool sticks, they're all in a rack, and they go from like the tallest to the shortest.
Right.
And if you mix that up, it irks me. It has to be.
Yeah, I think that's kind of normal though. I think it's normal. Like the icons on my desktop, I have to have all arranged. I can't have. You look at somebody's computer over their shoulder at their desktop, and it's just. I hate when it's just full of shit. Like It's just. Everything on the main. I'm imagining Bill Christensen spelled correctly having this. Just a million icons full of crap and files and everything on the desktop.
That annoys you? My laptop is full of icons.
I have, let's see. I have 20 icons on mine, and they're all on the lined up on the left side of the screen. And then I have the recycle bin at the bottom right side, and it has to be that way.
Now, mine are all on the left side, except for stuff I'm working on is on the right side.
Yeah. Damn it, I can't eat after like 1 hour from now. Because they make you not eat before you go into this tube. I got to go in this tube tomorrow. Did I tell you that?
You got to go, oh, is that one of those things where they do the full body scan thing?
Yep. They're going to get a good gander at this fella.
Oh, boy. You should make it interesting.
What? How would I do that?
Like, swallow some Legos.
Yeah, but have them built into something. Like, why does this guy have a Lego cat inside of his stomach? It's perfect, though. I love it.
No, you should swallow the little guys, like the policeman. Swallow him. Swallow,
I could go in there with a vibrator up my ass, too, and not say anything. Just wait.
Wait and see if they find it.
Yeah. Or something even like a Oscars statue. For no reason. Just why would this guy have
up your ass?
Why would this guy have an Oscars statue up his ass in our little full body scan? And why wouldn't he say anything about it? What's wrong with him?
Marbles and some jacks. Just swallow those. And, what the fuck is that? There's a bunch of little X's in there.
Shake around, and then they go, "Sir, you have to stay still." And I'm playing jacks here, people.
Scrabble.
Hey, you got to come and see this. Charlie, get over here. Dr. Charlie, get over here. You got to see this. This guy has an Etch-a-Sketch in his stomach. He keeps erasing the picture before you get a good look at it.
I wonder what the weirdest thing doctors have ever found inside of anybody's been.
I know. A doctor. That's weird. They're like looking at themselves.
Oh, you're nuts, Jerry.
I'm not happy with doctors. You know that. I'm never happy with them.
Yep.
But I'm really not happy with this guy that I have, the second cardiologist.
What's he doing now?
It's not what he's doing. It's what he's not doing. And I like to call that his job. He's not doing his job. Oh. This guy, I had
I'm sure
a meeting.
You set him straight, right?
Of course. I had an appointment with him. Well, I think we already went through this. I had the appointment where he didn't, where I even sent him an email saying, look, you got to look at all my test results. So when we get there, we're not wasting each other's time on a first patient visit when we're in the same system together.
Right.
So he comes in the room. He's never seen any of it. And he tries to, lie his way through pretending that he read all my test results when I can tell he's reading them as we speak. So he didn't do anything.
So basically, before your appointment, you gave him homework.
Exactly. I don't know why I wouldn't. I want you to be as prepared. I'm going into this prepared to hear what your special diagnoses are going to be. Diagnoses. And when you just start working on it when I get there, that just tells me that you've decided that I'm not worth preparing for because you need to have all of your time on billable hours. What is? He's not going to go on his own time and read through shit. He's got to read it while I'm sitting there. Anyway, so then we get to the going to the emergency room. I call him up and go, hey, shit's flipping out in my chest. I call the office, and they're saying, well, let me check with the doctor. And I go, yeah, maybe we'll get a new prescription. He can call it in. We'll figure it out. Nope, go to the emergency room. So you're telling me that we don't have any options with a different kind of prescription or anything? Nope, he said go to the emergency room.
Let them deal with you.
Yeah, and I went to the emergency room, and when I told them that part of the story, they gave me an eye roll. They were like, let me guess. He said go to the emergency room, right? So it was obvious to me that he could have done other things. He still hasn't called me to find out if I'm okay.
Right.
They don't care.
No, they don't. They look on their little Dr. Google to see what it is, and they treat you for that, and they don't want to investigate any further.
They look down and they see the tag on their white coat says doctor, and they go, well, there it is. I'm better than you are. Yes. You listen to me. I do what I want. You just wither away.
And somehow I have to pay off these student loans, so I'm going to schedule you for an appointment tomorrow.
And then we'll have a follow-up the next day to find out how it went. The appointment between me and you. They always do that shit. Let's have a follow-up. Why? You were there.
Yeah. I'm feeling better, Doc. Well, let's have a follow-up.
You could call me. We could talk on the phone. Nope. Got to be on billable hours.
Oh. So, I've got something that I didn't bring up to you because we didn't talk. We didn't do a couple shows when I was in Seattle.
Seattle, yeah.
Seattle. So, the Red Robin on Pier 56 in Seattle.
The Red Robin. The restaurant?
Yes, the restaurant chain, Red Robin.
Okay, on Pier 56 in Seattle. Gotcha.
If you go there, look at your bill. Because there's a $3 entertainment fee.
For what? Birthday songs? Seriously, what is that for?
It's for the view.
No.
Yes.
How did you find that out?
Just because you built your fucking restaurant on the bay and it has a nice view, you're going to charge me a $3 entertainment fee? Fuck you.
That doesn't make any sense. No, you chose to have it there. You charge $3 entertainment fee. What if you're not near a window? What if you're obscured?
What if I'm doing carryout?
Yeah, well, what if you're sitting in the middle and you have people in between you and the beautiful $3 view?
I get the same view when I'm walking the sidewalk up to your restaurant.
That's really strange, too, because that view, that $3 view, is free if you're not in the restaurant.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. But they get away with it.
Yeah, nobody questions shit. You do. Good for you.
Why? What the fuck?
Probably owned by a bunch of doctors. That's probably why.
It's an $8 burger, but now it's an $11 burger because I can see a boat out there.
Does the view make the food more delicious?
No, it's still fucking Red Robin.
Does it make the atmosphere in Red Robin more elegant somehow? No. But you're going to push it up to a high dollar restaurant as though, like you need to wear a tie in Red Robin.
We're on Pier 56, sir. Will you be dining in or will you be just enjoying the view? There's a $3 cover charge.
For the view.
For the view.
Excuse me, miss? Yes. I'd like to ask you why I have a $3 charge. Well, sir, that's for the view. It's an entertainment charge because we have a beautiful view.
I wasn't entertained by it.
You do realize that this is Red Robin, don't you? Well, I don't know what you mean. We're in fucking Red Robin, is what I mean. No reason for me to pay you $3 to look out the window. Stupid.
Yep. I also noticed when was in Seattle, they have a thing called a Seattle dog.
Is it a special kind of dog breed, or is it something you eat?
No, it's a hot dog.
Hot dog. Seattle dog. What has it got on there? Sauerkraut and weed?
No, they put cream cheese on it.
That seems weird.
Yeah. So I started looking. Yeah, I started looking into other places that have different dogs. There's a Texas Tommy.
A Texas Tommy dog. Yeah. That doesn't sound good at all. It makes me feel like I'm eating Tommy's wiener.
It sounds awesome to me. It's a hot dog with bacon and cheese.
That's that. You know what I used to call that? I used to call that 1970s recession dinner.
Perfect.
Yeah, my mom used to make that all the time in the 70s. I remember that. She'd slice the hot dog down the middle, stuff some cheese in there, wrap it with bacon, and bake them. And there you go. Now I'm going to make them. Thank you. Thanks for the reminder.
That you can have a slice of bacon and cheese on your hot dog?
Yeah, I might even make some tuna noodle casserole to go with it.
You could charge me $3 extra to watch you because I'll be entertained.
By me eating tuna noodle casserole and a bacon cheese dog?
It's entertainment. It's the view of watching Jerry eat.
I bought some special mustard, everyone. Everyone that's still listening.
Nobody.
Yeah, wait a minute. I hear a cricket out there. The cricket's still listening. I don't know if I can do it. I can't do the noise. Nah, not good enough. Anyway, I bought some special mustard. It's in a barrel. You ever have the barrel mustard? I love that shit. What happened to you? Are you gone?
I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm listening to the crickets.
It's Coney chili flavored mustard. You ever have that?
No, I have not.
Delicious. It's perfect. So you could make yourself a nice hot dog and you put some ketchup on it, slather some of that mustard on there, and it tastes like a Coney dog. Chili dog for those who aren't in Michigan.
Okay.
Or a Michigan hot dog for those of you in New York, and a Coney Island for those of you in Michigan.
What brand is it?
I think it's Fleischmann's. You know, they celebrate Christmas with Larry Fine, too. Fleischmann. Moira Fleischmann gave me this mustard.
Moira, give me the mustard. Pass the mustard.
I like Moira better.
Moira instead of Myra?
That's what, yeah. Myra is kind of common, but Moira sounds fantastic, doesn't it? See, case in point, ready? Hey there, Myra, what are you doing? Or, Moira, where are you? Everything's creepy right now.
Of course it is.
I want to hire a Christmas Jew. What? Go ahead. What?
I said I got a lot of notes on food and restaurants and shit in my notes.
Me too. I want to hire a Christmas Jew to answer this question.
Okay.
I never fold or stack pizza. Do you?
No.
And I don't know why we add a T to the word pizza when it's pizza.
If it's one of those huge slices, I may fold it in half and eat it. So I guess I do fold them a little bit.
Well, you might make it into like a little, you're not folding it and smashing it together. You're just holding it with a little curve to it. I'm talking about those people that will take two pieces and slap them on top of each other, or take the one piece and like fold it and crease it.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't do that.
Making like their own calzone out of it or something. I never understood that. Just eat the fucking pizza the way you're supposed to. With chopsticks.
There you go.
Be careful, you poke your eyes out on Christmas. I wonder how offensive this show is to our Hasidic friends. don't know.
So what else you got, Jerry?
I don't know. Sound like you have nothing because you're going to take a 49-minute pause in between each thing.
That's true.
I have a Philips entertainment area in my garage.
Yes, so do I.
I bought new lights.
Oh, what'd you buy?
Go behind the TV. I bought the little, what do they call? I have a Hugo light. You have one of those. Yep. That's the little half of a ball thing.
Yep.
But I bought these other ones, and they're called Hue Play.
Yes, they're only available at Best Buy, and they're sold out currently.
That's where you buy the best things. Well, I got them weeks ago, and I put them behind the TV, and I've arranged them perfectly. So like when people walk across the view on the TV screen, you can see the shadow behind it. It's great. And I have a couple others that are spread out on the wall there, and I love it. Everybody should all go out and buy Hue lights and make an entertainment area, and then with your TV, and then watch war movies all the time for explosions and gunfire.
Now, I was going to ask you, do you need a laptop to do that sync thing with your TV?
Why, yes, you do.
Can you do it on your phone?
You most certainly do. No, you can turn it off on your phone, and that's about it. But this is the weird part. You set it all up on your phone.
Okay.
You start it on the laptop. You can stop it on the laptop or the phone, but you can't start it on the phone.
Now,
it's so weird.
Does the media have to be playing through your laptop, or is the microphone on your laptop just listening to the music or whatever you're watching?
No, it's not that. You play it through the laptop. And either you do an HDMI right into your monitor or whatever, your sound system even, or you can sling it there with a Chromecast or a Fire Stick or whatever.
Yep.
So you can do it that way. But you're kind of limited to that, to like watching. And this is the funny part too, because if you're using applications like the Netflix app or the Hulu app or Prime or whatever, it won't play. It'll give you the, what do they call those things? The theft protection shit they put on stuff. Mm-hmm. The digital rights management deal or whatever.
So
but you can play it
like if
you can do it through
TV.
Your browser. No, because it won't talk to the system. They haven't had that. Actually, the only one that does is the Philips TV. The Philips TV will just do it on its own. Everything else, you need to run it with a laptop into your TV, slinging it or plugged right in. But I watch most of my shit that way anyway, so it doesn't bother me.
Okay. Now that would bother me because I watch a lot of stuff streaming through the TV itself.
Yeah, well, you're dumb.
Ah, fuck you.
I can't. It's not possible for me. My asshole's halfway up my back. I can't reach that.
That's true. What's that inside you? Oh, it's Davin. It's wrong.
Dr. Charlie, come in here. You got to see this.
You got to see this. It's bald and it looks like me.
This guy somehow is fucking himself inside the tube. I don't know how he's fucking himself.
Oh, bad idea, Jerry. Bad idea.
I could be a meme. When I grow up, I want to be a meme.
So I was searching around on YouTube the other day, and I found. Did you ever hear about the 1974 Cleveland baseball game? That some genius had this wonderful idea to do a 10-cent beer night?
No. But knowing that it's Cleveland should be good.
Yeah, it's a short, like 15-minute documentary on 10-cent beer night. So evidently,
what happened, a lot of fighting
there were
and shit?
600 factories closed in the area, and people weren't very happy. So they discounted the tickets for the Cleveland baseball game, and they decided they were going to do 10-cent beer night.
Right. Crazy.
And they were going to limit it to 6 beers per person per trip.
Per trip, yeah. Trip to the beer hole, yeah.
25,000 fans showed up.
Right.
By the 4th inning, there was a naked man running on the field, sliding into second base.
Did it hurt? I'm just expecting it was you.
By the 5th inning, there was people mooning the outfield from the stands.
They had to shut off all the TV feeds. The game had to go black. That's great.
A topless middle-aged woman ran across and kissed the ump.
It was a free-for-all.
So the only thing they did was the following week they did it again, but they limited it to 6 beers maximum.
6 beers per trip to the beer store. Howard, I've got a great idea to boost sales. I know all the factories are closed, but let's get all the disgruntled workers in here and basically give them free beer. That'll be a great idea, Howard.
What a promotion.
Right. I can't see anything going wrong, Howard.
Oh, what a fiasco.
Howard was in charge of promotions, if you didn't know that, but yeah.
No, Howard.
Howard, ask your wife Moira if she wants to come down.
Oh, I think it's a great idea. Are they going to serve Manischewitz?
Moira's got beautiful middle-aged tits.
Go ahead and show the ump.
Go ahead and kiss the ump and slap him with your nipples.
It's a pretty interesting little documentary, though.
I'm going to look that up. I'll play it with my Hue Entertainment System.
There you go. So the lights will change while you're watching strippers, not drunken old women running on the field.
And some weird, like, real super skewy and shaky 1974 video, 4x3.
Yep. Well, Cleveland's known for a lot of shit like that. Because I think they did, there was also the Bottlegate in the NFL in Cleveland as well. Do you remember Bottlegate?
I don't. Bottlegate. Sounds familiar for some reason, but I don't remember.
Oh, it was a football game, and they ended up getting a first down or a penalty, and then the refs went back 2 plays and reversed the call, which you can't do. And the fans all started whipping bottles on the field.
And then they just outlawed bottles the next game, right?
Well, they stopped the game, left, and then the commissioner of the NFL called them up and said, no, you have to finish this game. So then they had to come back out and get bottles thrown at them. It was a mess.
You remember back in the good old days where you can go to a concert, sit on a hill, and have a glass bottle of beer?
Oh, yeah.
I remember that, too. Yeah, that was great.
The old outdoor amphitheaters. You used to bring in blankets and back in the good old days.
Yeah, you got your baby, got your blanket, got your bucket of beer.
And now they charge you for water. You can't bring water in.
Don't they know that that's so free that it falls from the sky? It literally falls from the sky, Davin.
Yes, it does. When bottled water first came out, I thought it was, there's nobody. Who's going to pay for water when you can get it out of your tap?
That's what I was saying. You know what's weird about this show is that I've been trying for 45 minutes to get you involved in the show, and you start at the end.
That's how it works.
Yeah, now you're all like raring to go, and I'm like, well, this is fucking over.
Exactly. Sorry.
I got nothing, got almost chicken jokes, all kinds of shit.
It's probably because I'm not drinking yet. If I would have started drinking right from the start.
Yeah.
Maybe my personality would come through, Jerry.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Surely the box.
Oh. Okay, Jerry. Well, since the show is almost over.
Yeah, will we be able to have another one next week before Christmas time?
Possibly. I will.
We should.
I'll be traveling to San Diego next week. But
yes,
maybe we can squeeze one out before I leave town.
Yeah, we should be able to do that because we're independent. A little teaser for next week's shitty cartoon voice episodes.
That never
All
works.
right, whatever. Thanks for listening to this shitty podcast.
It's a bad one.
If I happen to have to go in and be worked on and we don't do a show next week, then we'll do one the week after. No big deal.
Jerry, I've got some. Pull my finger, Jerry.
All right, hang on. Here we go. Virtual poll.
Oh, good one.
Well, I hope that shows up.
Oh, it will.
Oh, Wheelie.
Did it? Oh my God! Woo! We had chili day. We had chili day yesterday for our potluck at the company, and it's not been good.
Fascinating. Poop a wheelie.
Poop a wheelie, guys. Have a good one.